and find a whip punish.
Yeah.
But it's not very consistent either. You've got to be perfect with your timings.
Well, let's see how it goes. Audience, make some noise. Let's do this. Here we go. I'm hearing the Peep chants come out. Peepnut right now has been on fire throughout the course this weekend, and I mean, what more can be said about Sonix that we have not said a million, trillion, billion times? Yes, that's a real number, okay? Sonix is none to take lightly. Oh my God! Wow. Hey, I need you to fight back!
Starting off literally as hot as you possibly could. Almost 90% unanswered, but now it's Peepnut's turn. He gets back on, courtesy of the leaf shields, getting about half of that lead dissipated.
Great situational awareness right there on Sonix to dip down, you know, and then spring up, understanding that if he gets back above me before I can get back to the ledge, he will go for down air. Great situational awareness. Oh my God. Okay, I mean, he's just taking him on a trip right now.
Okay, Peepnut starting to make him sweat a little bit. This is so much different from what was happening at the beginning of the match, but a whipped up tilt gonna put him in prime position for a big punish. Yeah, there we go. Very clean. And then he's putting the spring right there to waste the respawn invincibility. Of course, both of these characters can do that as well.
Oh my goodness, they can do a lot of things, like air dodge after up B too. Interesting design options. And you know,
Bro, let me sip my water. I almost ruined the headset.
Go!
That was ridiculous.
I'm just peeping around. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand.
Just straight peeped on him, bro.
Jesus.
Oh,
my
Jesus.
God.
It's not fair, man. How is he so good?
He's just different.
A true God gamer, and you know the crowd is on his side. They are so happy to see this guy succeeding. He is such a lovable character as well. One of the sweetest people in the entire Smash community. How can you hate him?
You can't. You can't. It's impossible. Here we go. What looked to be mission impossible once upon a time ago is looking very much like a reality here. Peepnut looking really good, but Sonix, though, is the one in the lead. And dare I say, in control of the momentum right now. Understands I got the lead. I'm just going to kind of back off a little bit, but you can't back off too much. You can't back off too much. You can't sleep on him, man. He brings nightmares to reality. My God.
Things have turned around so much from that opening exchange, Rod. It was looking flawless for Sonix, and now it's quite the opposite. Off stage, though. Hold up. Let's see. How can he interrupt this recovery?
Okay. Spring in the corner. Maybe the 4-frame option out of the mix. Holding shield, and smart to go for the falling upper just in case they drop shield in time. Sonix, of course, with the wherewithal to get the heck out of dodge. Okay, playing this one safe and away. There's one thing to be safe, there's one thing to play far away, though, from Mega Man. That's exactly what you need to do. Hold up.
Standing at that roll distance from the ledge. Peepnut giving Sonix a lot of respect right there, and it might have cost him. If he had kept the pressure up, perhaps we'd be looking at a different outcome. Even still, Peepnut throwing the Metal Blade up forward to try to cover an aerial approach, throwing the lemons out to shut down the ground, and the leaf shield just to stay annoying.
I mean, everything. The B button, I guess, and the A button technically is getting pressed. It's getting wore out here. And for good reason. I mean, we have seen just the small gaps in, you know, Peepnut's armor and how efficient Sonix is at just finding those weaknesses and making you pay for it. Hold on, has you off the stage.
And one thing Mega Man can do out of his up B that Sonic can't is double jump, right? So the mix-ups are even more potent on Peepnut's end. Of course, you don't enjoy that invincibility on the way up.
No.
Sonic doesn't have all that much, but it's there.
That's a little bit of something. No back air that time. Oh, I'm calling me a liar.
Scared.
I was getting ready to say no back air.
It's scared,
right on time. 4 frames of pain right in your face. My goodness.
It is ridiculous that a move that strong is that fast. Like, that's just not fair.
Look, fighting game proper is a move that fast should not be that strong. And conversely, a move that strong, guess what? Should not be that fast. Okay, fighting game Confucius.
Yeah.
It just should not be.
That's true. Yet it is.
Yet it is, brother. Yet
and it was so.
And it was.
Bro, I don't know what the hell's going on. Peepnut is on one.
My God.
And
I got to come down off of that high. I need a sip of water. I'm sorry, Mac.
No, you're all good. And you got to think, especially when you're playing one of these characters like Mega Man, these zoners who really enjoy playing in the lead and not so much approaching, that making a comeback like that is no easy feat. Yet Peepnut staying ironclad with the mental and able to pull it back, turn it into a Game 1 win. Oh my God. Every kill is just art.
It's just art, man. It's just And belongs in the Sistine Chapel, man. It's art. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Next game is here. Peepnut goes up. Sonix on the response. Not quite as much terrain here to work with. One platform here shared between the two. Now, I got to see what the workaround's going to be now. These lemons, a little bit harder to avoid.
Not gonna lie, man, I feel like the stage layout is so good for Mega Man.
It is.
Yeah, we were talking about how the lemons don't travel all that far, but on a smaller stage like Smashville, it occupies the majority of the floor plan here, and then you do have a house to hide underneath. I just picture how annoying up air is going to be for Sonix if he tries to jump in.
Hey, well, what good is a floor plan when you can't even get your boots back on the ground right here? Sonix right now looking good at keeping Peepnut in the air. Doesn't mind playing the leaf shield guessing game on the way down. Of course, he knows he's not going to down there every time, so keeping Mega Man in that uncomfortable spot has kind of served him some justice right now.
Yeah, Sonix is looking like Unk, bro. That's short for uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. That's how you know I'm the real Unk, because I thought Unk stood for Uncle.
Yeah, which is short for unclear.
Oh, that's... I tell you what is clear right now. Sonix has definitely figured some things out. Gets the double up air. Can I get a triple? No, sir. Oh, okay, the slightly charged F smash. But you know, more of those are coming. Whoa. Okay, back here, I'm going deep. Don't go high.
All right, despite my level 1 stage analysis here, it's looking like Sonix is doing just fine. Skipping past the ledge with the backwards up B. Yup. Wants to throw that back air out, and now you have to finish the job. Forward air just enough to do it. Okay. Got a pretty good lead here. Of course, Mega Man has tons of kill power. Is that real? I do not think that is real.
Dude, I know, if I don't know nothing, I know that move is invincible on startup, and I don't even know if Sonix was pressing the button right there, but you blinked and the stock was gone. You just ain't doing nothing when I press this. It's just not your turn.
He did drag down back air into up tilt. If that's real, Mega Man goes up like 5 spots in the tier list.
You know, it's real to me, damn it. It's real until somebody debunks it.
I mean, it just happened right in front of our eyes.
Right in front of our very eyes. 2% differential between these two. And yes, I'm just going to go ahead and lemon my way to victory. Gets the crash bomb. Has to watch how he gets up off the ledge.
Sonix was up by so much, Rod, but it took until almost 180 for him to take the first stock off Peep. Way less for that Shoryuken to do the job. But hold on, another early kill, courtesy of back air here.
And I talked about this going into this set. He has that ability to get up where Mega Man kind of doesn't want most opponents to get up. Put that up tilt away. Okay, nice. Lemon's up close. Stares down the barrel, gets knocked away. Back air. Go ahead and do no back throw.
3 empty hops in a row, goes into the corner, and then picks up a turnaround grab and a kill afterward. What is going on? Peepnut is outrageously good at this game, dude.
He's just on another level of play right now. All over your shield with the leaf shield. Okay, nice, perfectly spaced forward air away. Sonix finds a way in.
I feel like if you don't go to locals in South Carolina, how the hell do you beat this guy, man? If you're not fighting him on the weekly, you just don't know.
You just don't. You're just not peeping. Okay. Okay, nice. Gets the standing jab, though. Okay, I'm liking his corner positioning here. We need to see a little bit more of this from Sonix. He wants to figure out a way to win this. Nice. Gets the drag down. Nothing off the one jab. Nobody home. It's a tornado outside. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that drag down fair does not true combo into anything for Sonic either. So he might have gotten inspired by the Shoryuken kill confirm from before.
He said it's only true for me. Okay. Go up air. Oh my God. And this is just dangerous because, again, no hitbox, not recovery. Playing the ledge trapping game. And, of course, Mega Man, one of the few characters in the game that can play the ledge trapping game from a very vast distance away. We see that a lot with, like, Samus, Dark Samus. I guess Min Min technically as well. And, of course, Mega Man cut from a very similar cloth.
Yeah, it doesn't hit like a charge shot, but still very annoying to deal with. And then when the forward smash does come through, I guess that is a charge shot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, trying to anticipate the jump. I like the idea. Sonix slips in with the jab, knocks him off. Oh, the crash bomb almost, that could have comboed into back air and ended the game.
It could have, it should have, and it would have. But damn it, it didn't.
Oh my God.
Air dodge. It was a damned if you do, damned if you don't at that point. And Sonix putting a point on the board, what looked to be a little bleak in the beginning of that, ended in something even more powerful.
I think what Peep had to do was go for neutral air dodge right there.
Yeah, he did directional, right?
Yeah, just way too much ending lag on that. There was no way he was going to be able to make it back. Okay, I'm hearing, the streets are telling me
I'm listening.
that drag down back air to up tilt is a weight-dependent combo, so it can't work on the heavies, but there are windows for it to work on the lighter characters.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's crazy,
That is the
bro.
stuff of nightmares.
I've never seen that.
It reminds me of, just like the combo windows. I remember back in Smash 4, DK Will would carry around the notebook of confirmed, for Ding Dong. I mean, it's something similar to that. I'm sure Peepnut has something similar going on. I mean, to be able to throw that out in what looks to be the 11th hour, depending on how this shakes out, to be able to look for something like that and do it with efficiency says a lot about his play.
Yeah, that guy's confident. I mean, this is a character that requires surgical precision.
Yeah.
Precision. So many layers to all the pressure and the zoning and all that stuff. And then fighting up close is not very intuitive with a character like Mega Man. But of course, Peep has been at it for so many years that it feels like second nature to him.
It has to feel like second nature at this point because Sonic with some of the best grounded moves and some of the best frame data in Smash history, all embodied into one character. Audience, let's make some noise. We're moving into the next game. Come on now. Let's hear those Peep chants if you're a Peep fan. There it is.
Very one-sided crowd. I mean, let's be real. Of course, you got the home country buff and the underrated character buff, and also the new to the top level of this game buff. Everyone wants to see it happen.
Well, let's see if we can make it happen here. Both sides kicking this one off. Very cool, and for good reason. Just kind of going for what they know is going to work. Down throw in the corner, right to back here. Nothing too deep like what we've seen in game number 1. Okay, God, yes. You got to go deep when you go for spring because he's always lurking for down air.
Metal Blade in hand makes the ledge trapping so much more dangerous. Just throwing a couple projectiles out. None of them are going to connect, but finally the Leaf Shield will. And Sonix is still stuck in the corner.
Okay. Stuck, but does find his way out. Dash attack on the way through. One of the best dash attacks in the business. Able to break that zone. Okay. And again, Sonic's got to tread in this line between like being just close enough for the lemons to hit, but also not close enough to. Some of them are starting to disappear right before they get to him. Wonder what the method is to that madness.
Yeah, he's trying to stay perfectly out of that range and then find the opportunity to rush in with something like a dash attack or a spin dash. So much easier said than done, though.
It is. It is. I mean, we talk about precision on Mega Man's side. The same can be said just in terms of positioning yourself for Sonic as well, and always in the right position for down air. That knuckle sandwich met by a strong back air. Sonix right now goes up. This could be a bad time right here for Peepnut.
All right. How does he land the kill here? That is the biggest question because the longer the stock goes on, the more chip damage he's going to take and the harder it's going to be to win.
Okay.
Trying to make the ledge dangerous, throwing that Metal Blade downward.
Trying to chisel his way into something. It's a very daunting task. I'm loving that F smash too, like directly up underneath the platform. Just give you that false sense of security that you can go for the, ledge and then roll in, or just go for the high recovery over in a way that really, we only really see from Sonic at times. So great option right there just to take away some grounded space. On the way down, no back air. Okay, Matt's starting to get away from him a little bit.
It just looks so difficult to approach as Mega Man, and now that Peepnut is feeling that pain, things are starting to spiral a little bit for him, but not too bad. Only about 60% down. He can make up for that with a couple good combos.
I mean, we've seen it before too. It usually starts out of that leaf shield, but he has to figure out a way to get close enough to Sonic. Of course, homing attack, nice. Great read on which way the homing attack was going to land. Immediate back air.
Yeah, no hesitation. That move is pretty hard to punish, especially if you second guess yourself. Now we're seeing the lemons come out a little bit more. Peepnut not feeling any urge to rush.
No, as you should. I think that's the game Sonix is certainly waiting for you to play. Finds a way in, cross him on the back air. And this is where things get a little dicey right now for Mega Man. An on-stage KO, we're probably not going to see it, but this is where Sonic starts to kind of ever so slightly push you to that off-stage play. And then, of course, as you're trying to spring your way back, you got to work around the forward air, the back air, just all of it. It's crazy.
Starting to really snowball here. Wow, caught with the back hit of the spin dash. Gets a proper confirmed there, or at least a proper setup hit, but doesn't link into anything. Now, how do you make it back? Saves the double jump till the bitter end just to keep the mix-ups fresh. That leaf shield, man, it's annoying, but it doesn't do a whole lot.
No, it does not, but it does just enough to make Sonic's life a living hell when it comes to approaching, or sometimes getting approached. Go for the throw off stage. What's the minigame? Immediate up B and risky business. Going right for the ledge, narrowly escaping down tilt. And that was airtight.
And the kill percents, I have to bring it up. We've seen Peepnut take such early stocks. I feel like up tilt is already going to do the job. Meanwhile, Only one of these guys is surviving until 200, nearly every stock.
I mean, that survivability is absolute insanity right there on Peepnut. I mean, he's getting his money's worth and then some. But you're getting these lemons. That's all you're getting, though. Of course, backing Sonix down into the corner. You know, we talked about how great Sonix is in the corner and off stage in that exact combination, but Peepnut, of course, not bad either. Down smash. I ain't seen that since 3DS. Hold up.
Yo, remember that move?
Bro.
Oh, God, 50 damage for no reason. Oh, can he do it? Yes, he can. The crash bomb conversion deep off stage. Peepnut will go there. And he's rewarded for his efforts. This game 3, such an important match. Looking to secure counter pick advantage in the event of a game 5.
This is where a swing can happen. But I'm seeing a swing and a miss right here from Sonix. You gotta get out that corner.
Hold attack change,
Damn.
beautiful. Sonic's a little bit greedy, rolling toward Peepnut there.
Okay, we got 2 opponents right now tossed out there faster. I got a 4-frame back here versus a 5-frame forward air. Both sides just trying to find some footing here. Nice, gets the lemons off the stage, down throw.
Oh, again! Sends him straight to hell, and Peepnut goes up 2-1. Rod, do you remember when Peepnut was down 70% to 200?
I remember.
Now look at that victory screen, and what does it say?
What I remember then versus what's happening are 2 very different things, Max. But that's what the replays are for, man. Big shout out to Devi3K. Hold up a minute. Look at that. That's just a work of art. Work of art, and the mini pop off. You see the leg smack. He's like, that'll do. That'll do. I tell you what.
Taking every option away one at a time off stage and just making Sonix eventually have to run into that hard knuckle. What a ridiculous finish to the game. Peepnut showing off all the hypest things that this character has to offer.
Yeah.
You can play Mega Man like a complete snooze fest, but he does not. He doesn't need to, and he chooses not to.
He chooses not to. He chooses to hold forward in a way that only Mega Man kind of can. Here we go. Potential final game, depending how it all shakes out. Let's see if Sonix has some fight left in him. Okay. Mega Man first to draw blood. Yeah, Leaf Shield getting busy early.
Yep, and the Metal Blade and the Crash Bomb all coming out in the first 10 seconds of the match. My man has taken down all the Robot Masters. Now he's looking to take down Speedman as well.
Got a lot of options on that utility belt. More options than Batman, that's for sure. Okay, dash attack through. And of course, forcing the advantage to the corner. That's something that we've seen Peepnut do a lot to Sonix. We didn't really get to see Sonix do as much to Peepnut. Having to work around forward air, back air, and of course down air to seal the deal.
Oh no, he's dead!
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me tell you how sorry I am. I prophesized it, and I brought it into fruition. I'm so sorry.
60% just disgustingly early, man. Keep in mind, this guy has lived to 200 or damn near it several times in this set already.
Survivability.
The foot's still out of shield. It's the Leaf Shield. Who done?
Oh my God!
I was getting flashbacks.
We were playing some games, okay? And it wouldn't have been the biggest flashback, but it would have been a flashback to about 30 seconds ago. Okay. Sonix really has to lock in. I'm talking severely because it's looking anything but pleasant. Okay, Leaf Shield. Alleviating some of the pressure that Sonix is bringing. The movement, the maneuverability. Still a lot right now for Mega Man to have to work with. Back air on the ready. There it is.
Saving that air dodge to the very end of his recovery path right there. Sonix trying to dig deep, find some kind of a kill move here. Dare I say he's even getting desperate. This is a player who's known for his patience, not losing it.
I know, right? I mean, kind of, don't be mad when I pull a U on you, okay?
Yeah.
Taking a page out of his book. Okay,
this
nice.
you?
Yeah, right. This you. I know this ain't you, right? But this is you off the stage again. And yes, finding his way back in aggressively this time. Understanding, going for like the safe recovery, probably not going to work. I'm going to have to throw out a forward air or back air to get it done. So what does that mean in turn? Probably I should stay on stage. Okay. On top platform right now. A lot of just chip damage. My God. Oh, no. I mean, stare down the barrel of the arm right there. Okay.
Wow, turning around and everything. Jesus. Okay, basically a full stock ahead. Almost lapped in percent at this point. I feel like death is very soon around the corner for Sonix.
Death is imminent. Okay. Forward air, coast to
No
coast.
way.
The stock is toast. You're a ghost. Oh my God. Peepnut. He's looking powerful right now.
What do you even do when you're down 2 stocks against Mega Man, especially in the hands of this guy?
I don't want to abandon that hope, but it's looking like I might have to here. Sonix has to make a play here and fast. This time just running right up on Peepnut. Okay. Okay, goes for the up air. Can't quite catch Sonix. Sonix, unfortunately, caught between Leaf Shield and Mega Man again. That's a spot no opponent wants to be in at all. Oh my God, get out that corner.
He's just so content to take his 3-4% at a time with these Leaf Shields over and over again, because as long as it's there, Sonic can't come in and approach you.
Yeah, less is sometimes more. And unlike the Spargo match, not throwing it nearly as much, just really holding it because he knows that this juncture match, Sonix has to approach. Can't even run up and go for like something drop shield. The activeness on the Leaf Shield will just catch that. Yep, another one.
Pretty respectable amount of damage here from Sonix. You could really tell the gap in the punish game, right? We're seeing Peepnut get under 10% almost every time from lemons and leaf shields and metal blades and all that. But when Sonic gets his hands on them, it could be damn near 40, 50%.
It really can be.
Of course, those opportunities are few and far between. And Peepnut making sure that Sonix is not able to get in and make anything meaningful happen.
Yeah, and he's doing a really good job at that, just holding Sonix down at the ledge in a way that he really hasn't let go of since the set started. Nice. Gear keeps you in the corner. You know he's lurking. You know he's lurking.
That up air is so scary, man. I've seen people die at literally 7% at Peepnut's hands.
Yes. Uh-oh. Okay, in the corner. High recovery off the ledge. Narrowly escaping the F smash. Come here. Oh, no pivot grab. But the back air, not going to be enough. Second lease on life. Okay, talk about precision. Air dodge, catching the gear and everything.
How do you even do this, man? Genuinely. You are one hit away, and that one hit could be several moves from Mega Man.
Oh! I didn't think it was going to be all that.
Oh, Jesus, Jermaine, LaBelle Christ. My God.
Oh, Black Jesus. That was crazy, bro. I don't even know what to say.
Oh my God.
The crash bomb detonating, outlasting the air dodge, and getting him scooped right into the down air. Peepnut does it again, 3-1 over Sonix, making his second consecutive Let's Make Moves Grand Finals appearance. First it was in Miami, and now he's doing it again in New York.
Doing it again. There's not a stage bigger this year, friends, than what we've seen so far here at Let's Make Big Moves, okay? This is absolute insanity. Wow. I can't believe I've been around long enough to witness the rise of Mega Man. I'm here for it.
I know, man, and what better player to do it than Peepnut? Such a nice, genuine guy, real hard worker. He's a beast in multiple games, by the way. He's one of the best Gen 3 Pokemon players.
Oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
You know I love me some Gen 3.
Yeah.
Okay, now, didn't know it was going to break down like that. But on the topic of breakdowns, we got to throw it over to our man, Last, to break down that whole, just all of that. Go ahead, Last.
Thanks, Rod. Welcome back to the breakdown presented by House of 3000. And wow, Peabnut is in his second consecutive grand finals of a Let's Make Moves event, and it is no surprise to those who have been paying attention. I just want to talk for a second while some fantastic clips play behind me about how good Peabnut is at, as Jonas Clover once said, picking his moment. He is so good at just sitting back and observing and observing and observing. And then when it's time to go in, it's high octane as heck. You saw it there in that clip. You'll see it in this clip as well, where he just goes all in off stage, forcing every single interaction to go his way. And when he's on, Sonix, anybody else in the world, just can't really keep up with him. I'm a little bit scared if I'm Hurt watching from the stands, but Hurt's already done it once. He could do it again. I think that if Peeb can get the reset, it's entirely possible that he crowns himself a Let's Make Moves champion once again. It's just that perfect, positive mentality, that nonchalance that he maintains through the entire time. Nothing's ever going to faze him, but when it's his chance, he goes all in on red. Peabnut is an incredible player. I'm so excited for this grand finals. I can't wait to see how it turns out, so I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. Max, Rod, back to you guys.
Man, thank you, Last, of course, for breaking down the magic of that last game. That was just chef's kiss. You know, everything I thought I knew about Mega Man, I got to throw it out of the window because we are in the Peabnut era right now. I got a lot of spots to go home and study as I'm heading back